There is a running joke in my country. They say when you were born Nigerian, it means life and the rest of the world have already scored you a 2-0. This means that when you have skin like mine, the starting line transforms into something you have to climb to reach, while other continents are already running. We laugh about it, but it's not really funny. This joke leaves a bitter taste in our mouths, crawls into our hearts, and fills it with worry because we did not invent this joke. Our grandparents did. And after all these years, it can still be said because nothing has changed. And so, just like those who came before us, we have to pretend it is still so funny. I am asked what my greatest fears are, and I say cockroaches. Because it is too much of a mouthful to say that my greatest fear is having Africa be the bitter taste in my mouth that crawls into my chest and fills it with worry, or be the joke that we pass on to a new generation where they laugh because nothing has changed, or that I don't want us to be an eternal ball of potential, spinning around what could have been instead of becoming something. So, what can we become? What do you believe we can become? How far do you think our hands will stretch? Can we touch the moon from here? Can we build a Tower of Babel that leads us into each other's tongues? Can we build cities that do not crumble under the weight of the mountains our faith could not move? Will we have enough water and children in schools? Will our air be clean enough to breathe? Will our forests become arid or grow lilies in spring? What boxes have you put our cities in? Where do you think is our limit? Where do you think is your limit in this skin? You know, the saddest part about that joke is not that it is still being told. It's how much we believe it. And there is a strange relationship between believing and becoming. This relationship turns a frog into a prince, a beast into a man, our dreams into a reality worth fighting for. When we hold up a mirror of possibilities, how far do we see? Or have we turned being realistic into a cage? A line in the sand we cannot cross, a corner we fold into, telling ourselves what we can and cannot do, existing beneath rules created by people who did not know what we need. Are you not uncomfortable in this box? Are you not itching for new scenes, for a future written in African ink? See, futuring is a learned practice. You start from here, and then you scale. You incorporate it into ABCs and teach it to your children. You expand your mind to hold it, culture it into a way of life. My people have always been good at bending without breaking, evolving without changing who we are here. This is a lesson that we know well. So what happens next depends on how best we put it to practice. We don't yet know what it's like to live in a world designed by us, for us, but we can. We will. So yes, the rest of the world is running. Let them. We are not the rest of the world. We are people who defy odds to exist in spite of. Watch us turn sand into dynasties. Leap upon the water they try to drown us in. Soar, even when we have no physical wings. So we must run the way we know how. We run with our culture, with our drums, with faith in these minds that know how to dream up solutions. We run with our visions and our songs, with these feet that were born dancing to the rhythm in our blood. We run with conviction that our Africa is so much more than they know. And it takes a special kind of people to look and see that there is glory ahead. To hear an abundance of rain in a drought, to imagine and then become. So the question is, are we those kind of people? So the question is, are we those kinds of people?